What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about?
Well, two huge matches announced for Elimination Chamber. Title matches. Masked Man appears again. Hey guys, this is the Wrestling Maniac. Welcome to my channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe down below. There's my Twitter down below. Join membership. But welcome to the Wall Review for February 6th, 2026. Alright, so yeah, let's get into this review. Braun Breaker has been confirmed by the announcers that he's out. They say by training, by workout, he got suffered an injury. So Braun Breaker is out. Definitely. Opening the show, we see that AJ Lee is here. AJ Lee is here with their husband CM Punk. They arrive together in the same segment. You see Becky Lynch just right behind them, and she's not happy to see them. She's reacting very crazy. But she starts off the show. Becky Lynch starts off the show pissed off, frustrated that she'll playing that conspiracy gimmick that WWE's out to get her. And she mentions AJ Lee. She saw AJ Lee in the back. It's like, what? And the AJ Lee's music hits. And Becky is like, what are you doing here? Well, my show. AJ is like, I'm here to support my friend Maxie Dupree, who has a later match. And Becky's like, well, I can't get rid of you. I can't get rid of you. I can't get rid of you, man. Like, what? Like, you're ruining my life. And AJ is like, I'm ruining your personal life. And AJ is like, oh, I did beat you at WrestlePalooza. I did beat you at War Games. Oh, I did cost you the title. Yeah, I guess I am ruining your life. And Becky just wants to get rid of AJ Lee. And Becky's like, what can I do? What can I do? Do I have to put the title on the line? And she put there. So yeah, AJ Lee, and she's like, my first singles match. Yeah, so we're getting we're not a WrestleMania match. AJ Lee's return singles match is not WrestleMania. It's an Elimination Chamber. We're getting Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the Intercontinental title, Women's Intercontinental title at Elimination Chamber. A PLE before WrestleMania. All right, we got the tag team titles bout. The Usos versus Otis and Tozawa. Well, obviously, guys, Otis and Tozawa are not going to win this match. But this match was fun. Otis and Tozawa are a very good team. They work together to comedy gold, but they work together as a team. And they put on a good fight with the Usos. But the Usos at the end got the win and retained. They retained the titles. And they congratulated the Tozawa. And they put over Tozawa and Otis in a way like thanking him for a good match. And they put over that team. Okay? All right. So the Usos move on next. That was the opening match. All right. Now we're going to get to the first Elimination Chamber match on Raw. This is the qualifying match for the women's. We already had SmackDown. On SmackDown, we got Tiffany Stratton advancing. So she's only one advanced so far until this match. So this Raw match consists of Rhea Ripley, Ivy Nile, and Lyra Valkyria. And this match ruled. Like, Rhea Ripley is a beast compared to these two, but these two put on the show. Ivy Nile, she looks stronger than she looks. She's able to German suplex both of them. Lyra put on a good show. Ivy Nile put on a good show. But in the end, Rhea Ripley got the win here. I think we all suspected Rhea Ripley was get the win here. Okay, so Rhea Ripley hit the Riptide Lyra Valkyria after Lyra hit her finisher, the Nightwing, on Ivy. So Rhea gets the win, is advancing to the Women's Elimination Chamber match. So she joins Tiffany Stratton. Okay. Next we get Liv Morgan, Dom. Okay. Dom comes out with Liv Morgan. Dom has flowers for Liv because Valentine's Day is coming up soon. A couple days, right? Saturday, I believe. Whenever the 14th is Saturday. Maybe Saturday or Friday. I don't know. Yeah, Saturday. Sorry. Um, and Liv is saying that Jade and Stephanie are both scared of her. And Stephanie music hits. She comes out to confront them. She speaks a lot of Spanish. She says something in Spanish. I don't understand Spanish. Um, Liv was like, "What does she? What did the Mysterio? What did she say?" And Mysterio was like, I don't want you to say. I don't think you want to know." And Liv, Stephanie the Mysterio, so Mysterio can say it back in Spanish to Stephanie. Stephanie says something, and Liv ran on to say, basically called Stephanie kind of ugly because of the shirt Liv is wearing. So basically called Stephanie back here ugly. She says something in Spanish, but that I don't understand. So I'm sorry if you're Spanish here, help me out. But that really pissed off Stephanie back here, and she slapped Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio. So Liv hasn't chosen her WrestleMania opponent. Okay. Also, we do see backstage the Judgment Day. No Roxanne Perez, but there's Raquel and Liv there. Dom's there. Finn's there. And Finn and Dom is really kind of angered Finn here. He said, maybe it's time you're past your prime. Maybe the door is closed. And Finn took that to heart and was insulted by that. I think there's a chance we may get Finn and Dom for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. Okay. Okay. So then we get CM Punk supposed to get an interview with Michael Cole, right? Michael Cole is supposed to interview CM Punk to talk about WrestleMania, Roman Reigns. But as we get back from commercial, Finn comes out of the crowd and takes the mic and starts calling out Punk how he wants the a title match with Punk at Chicago Elimination Chamber if you could take it, right? Adam Pearce comes out and says, "No, I'm not gonna. This is not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. I'm not gonna jeopardize the main event at WrestleMania. No, 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 no." And then Punk's music hits, and Pearce is like, "No, this is not happening. This is not happening. It's not happening." Finn gets out. It was on the announce table, right? Punk is pissed. He's mad. He's like, takes the mic. I'm going to do it here. Doing it here in Cleveland. And Pierce is like, no, no, no. He's telling Pierce, and he's telling Pierce as he Pierce is on the apron, right? It's not whatever. He's telling him, do this, make this match. Like you may be the boss, but I'm the champ. I'm the champ. And Pierce is like, okay, you want this? Okay, so CM Punk and Finn Balor are going to face each other at Elimination Chamber for the World Heavyweight Championship. So there's a chance at WrestleMania Roman Reigns and Finn Balor are going to face each other. Ain't going to happen. But CM Punk is going to face Finn Balor. Okay? And CM Punk does his interview with Michael Cole. He talks about Roman. And he thinks Roman, he says Roman doesn't hate him, all that. He pops up this match. Okay? Okay, then we get a Natty. So she goes by Natty now. She goes by Natalia. It's Natty now, and she has obviously new attire, and she has new music. Her new music is actually pretty good. She's facing Maxine Dupree. And this match was not really a match. This turned out into basically being thrown out, where Natty just went wailing and started beating on Maxine Dupree to went outside, where Natty is just taking it to Maxine Dupree. She put Maxine Dupree in the sharpshooter on top of the announce table. AJ Lee music hits, comes to save Maxine Dupree. Come back for commercial as they're helping out Maxine Dupree. How AJ Lee is helping out Maxine Dupree with the refs. Becky Lynch comes out from behind and grabs AJ Lee and rams her into the turnbuckle post. Okay. And I'm a little itchy. I'm sorry. Okay. So then we get the American Grande's team. I forget, Bravo, and Rio, or something like that, facing against Javante Evans in the original American Grande, aka Chad Gable. We all know that. Fun match. I mean, Javante Evans was the outstanding starter. That's the match. The ending where where he was on one side on the top of the turnbuckle, and his opponent was on the other side of the turnbuckle. His opponent was going to go do a move off the turnbuckle. He does that. Javante Evans just jumps and connects with the OG cutter. And the crowd reacted like crazy. Oh my God. And then American Grande hit the diving headbutt, the original, got the win. But Javante Evans, guy, he's a highlight reel. He's a highlight reel. My God. Okay. Next, we kind of got a commercial interview with Lyra and Bailey, and it was a very Vic Joseph asked Lyra about what happened earlier, and Lyra took that personal, frustrated, personal with that. It's like almost like a heel promo. Like, really, you'd ask me that? Bailey's like starting to take the tension away from Lyra, take the reins, and she explained why. She's like, it's okay, because we're gonna go to win the tag team titles or anything like that. I'm gonna go win I'm gonna win my match in Elimination Chamber next week and win an Elimination Chamber, qualify match Elimination Chamber, and I'm gonna go to WrestleMania because I wasn't able to compete at WrestleMania. I was taken out last year, and this is the reason why. And then Vic Joseph asked us a question where he basically said a minute in that promo that she had to repeat, and she was frustrated too. And they reacted to somebody in the crowd. Apparently, it's a kid. He said they reacted to somebody in the crowd. I don't know what the person in the crowd said. I didn't hear, but apparently it's a kid because as that commercial segment ended, Lyra thinks that who was that kid? But like, yeah. So Bailey's determined to compete at WrestleMania after being taken out last year. Remember. Then as we get to the main event. Oh yeah, by the way, Bailey versus Asuka versus Natty next week for the qualifying match on Raw. So also we get to the main event, but before the main event, with Braun Breaker out of the way, we see the Division confront Adam Pearce and insinuate that Adam Pearce has something to do with Braun Breaker's injury, accuse him of Braun Breaker's injury. Braun Breaker's right. Adam Pearce denies it, obviously, and he actually kind of threatens Heyman. He says, "Yo, look. Division are not allowed to be out there in the triple threat match," and he says threaten them. And as they left, Logan Paul says to Logan Paul gets right in front of Adam Pearce's face because Logan Paul is this egomaniac and he has a lot of influence. So he's basically saying, "Yeah, I'm the most seen superstar, and I have the power." And Bronson Reed comes in and he's like, "He's not your problem. He's not your problem. He's gonna be mine." Let's get to the main event. LA Knight versus Penta versus Austin Theory, and whoever wins the main Elimination Chamber, right, to join Randy Orton, right? Like I say, not a bad match to end the show. It was never going to be Penta. Penta was never going to win. It was most likely to be LA Knight, and it was LA Knight. But the ending. So with the Braun Breaker stuff, it still seems like they're going with the storyline. Maybe because there are little reports out there that there's optimism that Braun Breaker could be back by WrestleMania. So maybe they're continuing the storyline. They just have to change some things in between. So because based on this match, we're Austin Theory, we had Penta in a position because Penta pulled Austin Theory out, where Austin Theory looks to get the win over LA Knight after interference from Logan Paul and Bronson Reed. The Masked Man comes out. Okay? And attacks Austin Theory, gives him the curb stomp, gets chased by Bronson Reed and Logan Paul into the crowd, hops all over barricade, and gets chased, right? Now, it might still be Seth Rollins eventually. The thing is, Seth Rollins was in LA earlier today because he does Good Morning Football. But maybe he flew all the way to Cleveland. I'm have to watch Good Morning Football tomorrow to see if he's on the panel. Maybe they'll give you some hints. Okay, let you know, because I watch Good Morning Football on the NFL Network, and he was there today. He's been here for last week, and he's there today morning. So, okay, but yeah, the Masked Man is still around, right? LA Knight gets the win. Pierce and the Heyman look at each other. It's getting intense, really more intense between the two. Like it's almost like Heyman and Pierce should have a match at WrestleMania. But Heyman, yeah, so yeah. And LA Knight's going to join Randy Orton. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys. Take care.
Too sweet! Sweet! Too sweet! Too sweet!